Hey, check out what Trump had to say in a recent interview about Kilmar Abrego Garcia and due process.
We may do that.
Your Secretary of State says everyone who's here, citizens and non-citizens, deserve due process. Do you agree, Mr. President?
I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know.
Well, the Fifth Amendment says
I don't know. It seems it might say that, but if you're talking about that, then we'd have to have 1 million or 2 million or 3 million trials.
Now, as we've said before, the thing about due process is everyone is entitled to it or nobody receives it. Because unless due process is granted to non-citizens, how are we able to determine if they are citizens or gang members? The alternative is granting government permission to lock up whoever they see fit. Quite a contradiction for the party of small government. But the garbage he spewed in this interview didn't stop there. Check out what he said next.
We have thousands of people that are some murderers and some drug dealers and some of the worst people on earth. Some of the worst, most dangerous people on earth. And I was elected to get them the hell out of here, and the courts are holding me from doing it.
But even given those numbers that you're talking about, don't you need to uphold the Constitution of the United States as president?
I don't know. I have to respond by saying again, I have brilliant lawyers that work for me, and they are going to obviously follow what the Supreme Court said. What you said is not what I heard the Supreme Court said. They have a different interpretation.
Now, what exactly is the purpose of a president taking an oath to uphold the Constitution if we're going to allow him to simply say, I don't know if I'm supposed to uphold the Constitution? Here's a thought. Perhaps if after 4 years you're not really sure what your job is, perhaps you're not fit for that job. I would call this interview shocking, but it's really just predictable because the cognitive dissonance displayed by Trump and MAGA has been clear as crystal the entire time. What they say their values are versus what their actions actually are is not consistent. As time goes on, we see more and more the only true values they have are white supremacy and patriarchy. What do you think?